Living out of five-star hotels or stately country homes.
So this is my garden, soccer pitches.
Cruising around the city in supercars. On the hunt for the most expensive designer gear.
This would be £1,000.
£32,500, literally just here.
The mega-moneyed life of the rich kid is beyond unreal.
My most expensive holiday was over £10,000.
They have no concept of what life is like for most Brits.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef, people wash my clothes for me, people cook for me.
I think I've been on a bus once.
So in this series, they will be plucked from their pampered lives.
Literally like an abandoned area.
I wouldn't feel safe walking around here actually by myself at night.
To live with families
Hi. Hello.
who struggle to survive.
People that are comfortable living on benefits are lazy.
I didn't have a meal because I only had enough to feed the kids. Yeah, don't cry.
Only by living with those on the opposite side of the wealth gap
If there was rats everywhere, maybe I'd be a little bit put off.
can they appreciate the real value of money.
So at the end of the month, how much normally are you left with?
Nothing.
I've really realised how tough it actually is.
When rich kids go skint. Today's rich kid going skint is the daughter of a wealthy property developer and successful restaurant owner.
My name is Sasha, I am 21 years old and I live in Chiswick.
Rich kid Sasha lives in the lap of luxury in her parents' palatial home.
I have 6 toilets, 5 en-suites, 2 dressing rooms,
Anything else?
and 3 guest bedrooms.
Not surprisingly, Sasha has no plans to get a place of her own.
I've got a cleaner, I've got a chef, I've got all this luxury stuff. So yeah, my life is super easy at home. Like, people wash my clothes for me, people cook for me, people clean. Like, I'm not gonna move out. So this is my favorite place in the house. It's my wardrobe. £32,500 of bags, literally just here. Chanel, Goyard, more Chanel, Celine. I've got my Louis, I've got bags inside bags.
From a very young age, Sasha's always been a right old bag lady.
This was my first designer bag, like it was my school bag. I think it was like 2,500. I don't really check my bank statements because I don't really need to check.
And Sasha also doesn't have a care in the world when it comes to her regular swanky shopping sprees.
My dad gave me his debit card. It's just easier instead of calling like every 2 seconds saying I need money.
As well as being a self-confessed shopaholic, this rich kid's also a posh petrolhead.
So my favorite thing in the whole world would be my car. It's a BMW M2. It's really nice, really fast.
It's also rather expensive to run.
I can only go to petrol stations that have the highest octane of fuel, and it costs me roughly £65 to £70 every other day.
After all that fast and furious driving and shopping, poor Sasha's in regular need of some serious pampering. Or rather, getting someone to pamper her.
I haven't physically washed my hair myself with my own hands for the past maybe 4 or 5 years.
So 3rd time this week, babe. Are we going to do a 4th?
I love getting my hair done. I get roughly 3 or 4 blow dries a week. Should come back in a couple days and do another
So
blow
should we do Saturday just before you go out?
Yeah.
And going out is a daily occurrence for this rich kid.
Every single meal, I'm not exaggerating, I eat out. I have no food in my house. This is my kitchen, so I don't know how to use the oven. Welcome to my fridge. We always have lots of water in the house because we like drinking cold water.
What, from the tap?
No, who drinks tap water? I would need about £1,000 a week to fund my lifestyle, just because I'm always out. I sleep all day, socialise all night, come home, and repeat.
Parking all that privilege and party lifestyle to go skint with a poor family on benefits won't come easy for this pampered princess.
I think people that are comfortable living on benefits are just lazy. I don't think they should complain about being on benefits and struggling because everyone can help themselves.
Little does she know, she's the one about to get to work.
But if you come and tell me, like, mop the floor, I'm just going to be like, I don't even mop the floor in my own house. Why should I mop the floor in your house?
Well, that's what she thinks. Ready to shock Sasha with a taste of life in the real world is single mum of 3, Juanita, from Orpington in Kent.
So I live with my 3 kids, Marnie 15, Kai 8 and Riley 5. I absolutely love and adore my children. It's really hard work being a single mum. Oh, dead. Come to me.
Life is certainly not a holiday for Juanita, who scrapes by on benefits.
Biggest struggle for me at the moment is not being able to provide everything for the kids. The money is just so low. It's literally ridiculous to live on. I worry every night when I go to my bed, how am I gonna feed the kids? How am I gonna get through another week? How am I gonna do all of these things on £200?
Life hasn't always been this difficult for Juanita, who lost her much-loved dad a few years ago.
Life completely changed from the day my dad died. I literally left the hospital after 9 days of watching him pass away, and I was a complete different person. He was my biggest fan and my biggest supporter. He adored me and I adored him. There you go. If I went to him and needed £100, needed a couple hundred, it didn't matter how big or how small, my dad would give that to me. So to lose not only that love, that support, but that income, how do you come back from that? The day my dad died changed everything for me. You enjoying that? I would like the rich kids come and stay with me so I can let them know that your life can be here 1 minute, happy, healthy, money, successful, all of that, and equally it can be taken away tomorrow. And I want you to see, like, how do you keep the lights on? How do you pay the bills? How do you budget your shopping when you're used to any kind of shopping limit? I've done it. You can do it too.
Seeing what life could be like if she lost her parents' support will more than likely be a shocking experience for Sasha. So, before setting off, she wants to seek some encouragement from Ty, her friend and fellow fan of flash cars.
What's up, Lou? How you doing? You all right?
How are you?
I'm good. What's been going on?
I'm gonna drop a bombshell.
You what?
Are you ready?
Are you getting married?
No.
What's happened?
So I'm going to be staying with a poor family for a couple of days, just to see what it's like to be poor.
Were you joking?
No, for real. I'm gonna leave everything behind. Car, money, everything.
I don't think you can do it.
Why?
You're not going to be able to go out. You're not going to be able to drive your car. What are you going to eat?
I didn't even think of that.
You can't even cook. Like,
I know.
You can make a sandwich, that's about it.
I'll be eating toast.
What about your shower? Like basic things like just you getting ready in your own space.
That's gonna be horrible. Imagine having 1 bathroom and 1 toilet in the whole house. Oh.
So, like, what's going to be your biggest struggle?
I think adjusting to their sleeping pattern. Because, you know, I go out all night and I sleep all day. So...
That's going to be hard for you.
I know, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be an experience, an adventure.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, but pray for me.
Pray for you?
I need help.
I'll pray for you, but I don't think you'll be able to survive. I don't think you can survive a night. You do come back changed, I'll make sure I take my words back.
My hope is that she comes back a little bit changed. I feel like she needs to have this wake-up call. She needs this adventure for her to appreciate what her parents have given her, appreciate what she has.
As Sasha sets off to experience living life skint with Juanita, it's already apparent that Orpington feels like a foreign country.
Looks really poor, not gonna lie. It looks a bit grimy. The houses are super small. That's so ugly.
As Sasha gets used to the idea of slumming it in the suburbs, Juanita's feeling unsure about what the experience holds in store.
I am slightly worried because it's a stranger coming into my house. You don't know what they're going to think, you know. Maybe to me and my friends, like, I look like I live okay, but to her, she might come in here and be like, whatever, you know, like, I'm just nervous about her perception of me and my family.
I'm worried about the house smelling. I feel like if it smells really gross, then I'll just feel sick constantly. So yeah, that's going to be a massive issue. It's just literally like an abandoned area. Hi!
Come in.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sasha.
I'm Juanita.
Juanita's worked hard to add a bit of glamour and colour to her humble home.
So this is the front room area.
It's really nice.
Thank you, appreciate that. And this is sort of the kitchen area.
Mine's probably like 3 or 4 times as nice.
So do you like have maids and stuff, or do you cook for yourself?
I eat out pretty much every day. I don't use my kitchen.
At all?
Don't use it.
Can you cook?
No.
Nothing?
I don't know how to cook.
At all?
Nothing.
I literally am shocked.
This has all got off to a swimming start. Time for the rich kid to meet the family.
Are you used to being around kids at all? Nieces, nephews? Nothing like that?
No, nothing.
She's gonna have to get used to it.
So, Sasha, these are the boys. This
Hi.
is Kai. This is Riley. Say hello to Sasha. Why are you being shy?
For someone like Sasha, who normally gets up in the afternoon, sharing a house with 3 kids could come as a shock.
Most mornings I wake up to Riley opening my eyes and slapping it. You awake? This is my daughter Imani. It's my princess.
It's nice to meet you.
So this is sort of garden area where the kids can kind of do what they want, run riot.
My garden is for my cats.
You have a garden just for the cats?
It's a cat's jungle.
Back home, her cats have their own garden, but no sign of a bedroom here for Sasha.
So this will be where you'll be staying. I hope it's comfy.
There's always the floor if it's not. For someone used to the best of everything, what does the rich kid make of Juanita's efforts to add some luxury to her home?
But yeah, the house does look really bougie. Bougie on a budget. The interior of the house was an absolute shock to me. You can tell that she has like luxury taste and like expensive taste, but obviously she can't afford to buy nice things.
And what are Juanita's first impressions of her guest?
She has a garden just for the cats. Like, I'm amazed. I'm absolutely just for the cats. She eats out every night. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't want to prejudge her, but a few little things she said, I'm just like, wow.
Rich kid Sasha's spending habits are certainly jaw-dropping. But from the get-go, Juanita's keen for her to realise how tough life could be if she lost her parents' support and ended up on benefits like she did.
How it sort of works is I get like an £800 budget a month.
A month?
A month. Wow. So I live on literally like £200 a week. Food shopping budget, which is about £60 a week. And I spend about £40 a week petrol. Then £20 gas, £20 electricity. It's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Not quite the lifestyle spendthrift Sasha's accustomed to.
What's your sort of weekly, monthly budget?
I don't have a set budget every week, but my petrol alone is more than your weekly budget, so I spend like £400 on petrol a week.
A week?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. A week, seriously?
And it's so easy for me. I have my dad's card, I just pay for something. I don't even have to ask.
Wow.
I can go to a restaurant and spend like £300 on one meal.
That's crazy.
And I get my hair done like 3 to 4 times a week, and that's like £50 a blow dry. So that's...
You don't blow dry your own hair?
I don't know how to.
You don't know how to blow... 70 quid on her hair? Like, have you seen it? I thought she'd have like that Vidal Sassoon look or something, like she just stepped out of the salon. So do you have to like work for anything in terms of like earning or
No.
just anything you want?
Anything I want, I just get it. I just do what makes me happy, and because the money's there, I can do it, you know?
Yeah.
Hearing just how far apart the wealth divide is between her and Sasha is difficult listening for Juanita.
You potentially, in one blow dry, can feed my kids for the week.
Wow.
There's even been one occasion where I didn't have a meal because I only had enough to feed the kids, and they didn't know that. I gave them their food, they sat down, they're like, "You're not sitting down to eat?" I said, "Oh no, I'm not hungry, I'm all right." And then they finished up and I put them to bed and that, and I went to bed. That is literally how real it is, babe. I didn't eat. I don't want them to worry, and you know, to just hear your petrol budget, that still just blows my mind. Like, yeah, don't cry. Don't cry. But guess what? It didn't damage me.
For Sasha, the chat has been a sobering start to her experience living skint.
It's actually crazy. I spend £900 on beauty stuff, and she spends £800 a month to live. It hit me that I'm really blessed in life, and that there's people out there that aren't as blessed. I'm just used to people being able to like do what they want when they want, buy things. So hearing her story was just like it's like being hit by a bus, you know, like it's a shock.
And there are plenty more shocks in store for Sasha when it comes to living skint. Next, Juanita wants to show her how she's forced to get creative just to feed her family.
So this is our sort of weekly food.
So how do you make a meal out of this food?
So I can make literally a meal out of anything. So what sort of things would you have in your fridge?
So my fridge is full of water and vodka.
Oh, I suppose you eat out, don't you? So if I was to come over and be like, I'm hungry.
I'd be like, cool, let's get delivery.
Really?
No such thing as takeaways when you skint. To give Sasha her first taste of dining on a tight budget, today's lunch menu consists of pizzas made with a personal touch.
Obviously, I buy the plain ones because it's cheaper like that, and then obviously we can put all the toppings and bits, and it just gives the kids something to do. Bye-bye. Look, we got pizzas.
Using all types of leftovers for the topping,
Peppers, corn.
making lunch is a family affair. Even Sasha's getting stuck in.
Is it full of water?
I'm actually really proud of you.
Teamwork means the pizzas are soon ready. Good thing Sasha's not in charge of the cooking.
Okay, which one's the oven?
That's for me.
Well, she did admit to never using her kitchen. Grubs up. But how does a low-budget lunch compare with the high culinary standards that Sasha's used to?
How's that taste? Is that all right, Sash?
It's really doughy.
Where do you normally eat when you go out there?
So I usually go to like Harrods Pizzeria. Have you heard of Nobu?
Yeah, I've heard of Nobu.
I go to Nobu quite a bit for sushi. All the Mayfair restaurants. What's your favourite restaurant?
I couldn't really say I've got a favourite restaurant that we go to now because we don't really eat out like that no more. It's just not on the list of priorities to do right now.
Although restaurants are a rare treat, Juanita's shown that meals at home are an opportunity for the family to spend quality time together.
If my mum closes the restaurant on a Sunday, we'll go to the pub for like Sunday roast. And that's all the time that I spend with my family.
Just on a Sunday?
If that. Yeah, we don't really spend that much time together.
Thanks to her parents' money, Sasha's constantly surrounded by opulence. Next, Juanita wants to show the rich kid how she's had to find new ways of adding luxury to her living room since losing her father's financial support.
Welcome to my playground.
With little money for expensive accessories, she likes to seek out cheap items at a nearby antique bazaar and customise them.
This is where I get all my little bits and bobs, and then I take them and do them up. So this is
crazy.
This is probably somewhere you'd never ever come to. But this, they say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Absolutely.
The shop is a treasure trove of unique and quirky second-hand items, all ready for Juanita to add her own bit of bling to.
My equivalent of Harrods. Check this Candle Harbour out. That's so a bit of me.
The difference between me and you is that I'm lazy and you have time.
It's not that I have time. I haven't got much choice.
Sasha certainly has time for shopping, just not at second-hand stores.
Is this sort of anything you would do or come to or buy from?
I didn't even know places like this existed. Everything I get is usually fresh out the box.
Everything you've got on now, how much does that cost?
It'd be like 4,000.
£4,000 you're worth right now. My outfit and my shoes here that I've got on probably cost £40 altogether I'm worth. And I think I look just as good as you, if not better. And that just goes to show that money isn't everything. To know that she's worth £4,000 doing everything she had on today, and yeah, it's just ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. I'm worth 40 quid and I'll give her a run for her money any day. It's crazy money. I just want you to know, and not in a horrible or disrespectful way, that you can look just as nice on a cheaper budget. That's all I want you to learn by the end of this week's out, okay? And so just when you're thinking of spending £3,000 on a bag, it's not necessary.
I don't really care what she thinks about my outfit because I'm not here to impress anyone.
All the more reason why Juanita's set Sasha a challenge to prove that style and beauty don't have to cost a fortune.
So I'm going to give you my last 20.
Juanita wants Sasha to find an old item that she can upcycle and sell for a profit at a car boot sale.
You're going to customise it, upscale it, bling it up, transform it, and we're going to try and sell it. Really need you to find something that we can make a profit from.
Juanita has high hopes this challenge will make Sasha think twice about spending thousands on luxury goods at the drop of a hat.
I really want her to get stuck in, get her hands dirty, and just see how hard day-to-day real life is.
As she heads off to hunt out an item to upscale, the rich kid's feeling confident.
I feel a lot of pressure that Juanita gave me her last £20, but I know I'm good at hustling people. I'm good at selling things and making money. Money is everything.
Time for Sasha to put her money where her mouth is. Well, Juanita's money, that is.
This is really cool. This is like a Moroccan, thing.
She's looking at crazy stuff. We need things like mirrors or a box or something you can put trinkets in.
I wouldn't say this is like Primark, but this isn't exactly luxury. It's just secondhand, antique. Let's try and find a mirror.
Looks like she's got a plan.
I like how it's so simple and it's got a border on it, so I can easily just customize the frame. I'm interested in buying this mirror. I was just wondering how much it was.
Okay, right, the best that can be is £20.
Can you do it for 15?
About 18.
16?
Is that your budget? Okay, 16 is good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All right.
16's fine.
Okay, I'll take it.
She's under budget, but does Juanita see any potential in Sasha's purchase?
Thank you.
You've actually got a good buy, and you know what's really good? Mirrors go all the time.
I have change for you.
How much?
£4.
Oh, sad. Oh, you don't even understand, because with this, it just goes so we can get extra bits, to put on it, things like, oh my God, you take that money. She put love into getting something, getting it under budget, so I had some change left over, but I need her to put the same love, attention and detail into customising it so that we can actually make the profit. Kai, Riley, Amani.
But before that, it's dinner time. As the family sit down to eat,
Do you want me to do it?
Know about wisdom too.
they're keen to find out more about their guest's life of luxury in London.
What do you have for breakfast, Ash?
So I usually eat breakfast around 4 p.m.
You can sleep in until 4 o'clock.
and then I have dinner around 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
So what would your breakfast be at 4 o'clock?
So I go to Mayfair and get eggs royale every day. Same breakfast.
What's the egg royale?
It's smoked salmon, poached egg on muffin with sauce.
And roughly how much is something like that for breakfast?
£12.
What? For some runny egg?
That's actually cheap.
Sasha may think her posh breakfasts are a bargain, but she's soon going to have to prove she can embrace life living skint.
I actually like this.
You like that one, yeah?
Tomorrow, Juanita's taking her to a car boot sale to try and sell the mirror Sasha bought earlier. But not before she's customised it well enough to turn a profit.
Have you got any more of this?
After a few pointers from the professional.
Spray like that. And then you just place your placement. Give it a few minutes to dry. And then obviously you cut your edging, and then, I'll let you do the rest.
Time for Sasha to show what she's made of.
So kind of do it sort of zigzaggy. Yeah. So then, you watch me. So we're going to come in as close as we can, line it up, just stretch that out a pace.
Upscaling a mirror is a far cry from what Sasha would normally be doing in her spare time.
Like, how many nights a week would you be out?
Probably like every other night.
How much like would that you spend on one night out?
So if we get a table, could be up to like 10,000.
£10,000. Are you joking? Ludicrous. Absolutely. So when your dad gets his credit card statements at the end of the month, what does he say to you?
Nothing.
Nothing? They don't, there's never a month they say like, go a bit easy, or we can't afford this, or I've never said that's crazy so much in one day.
A bit of bling's gone a long way to give the mirror a magical makeover. It's also helped the rich kid realise how easy it is to turn the cheap into chic.
You happy with it?
It actually looks banging. Tomorrow I will sell this mirror for you and I will make you lots of money.
I hope so. All right, let's call it a night.
As Sasha beds down on the sofa for the very first time,
I want to go sleep.
She's beginning to realise her party lifestyle may not be all it's cracked up to be.
I feel like I'm seeing a different side to family life. When everyone goes to bed at the same time, everyone eats dinner together, and it reminds me of my childhood, so it's really nice.
Who gets up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Who goes out every single night? Up to now, I've been giving it to her easy, but tomorrow, things change. I'm going to be getting her up bright and early for the boot sale.
Wake up!
So far, giving up her parents' money and party lifestyle hasn't been easy for Sasha. So, as she gets woken up in the traditional way in Juanita's home...
Oh my God,
Time to wake up!
Time to wake up!
is the rich kid raring to go after a night roughing it on the sofa. We'll take that as a no, then.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. We got to get up. Boot sale time, babes.
Wake up!
By the time the rich kid gets going, they're running an hour late.
Hopefully that sells.
It needs to. We need that money.
But Juanita knows an early start is essential to stand any chance of selling Sasha's mirror at the car boot sale.
As you can see, we've got here late because of you. So what we're going to do is we need to set up as quick as possible. So we need to get on it, babe. This is a far, far place from Knightsbridge, where she's come from. Obviously, what was a bit disappointing, the fact that my girl didn't get up this morning.
It is still technically the middle of the night in Sasha's world.
The time that we left this morning to come here is probably the same time that I would get home from a night out.
Mine.
She better get her skates on, as Juanita's cracking the whip this morning.
What I want your main focus to be is working on this mirror. So I'm going to give you the challenge to get this mirror sold, and as long as we make more than what we paid for it, you know, then that's the deal.
Let the boot sale begin.
I'm going to declare it open, and I'm going to leave you to the mirror.
I'm guarding my mirror.
And I'm going to do everything else.
No one's stealing my mirror. I would feel bad if the mirror doesn't sell today, but it is what it is.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the least enthusiastic of them all?
I think she needs to be a little bit more upbeat about it.
More enthusiastic.
Yeah, you know, Mummy's like, roll up, come on.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't have a bag?
Nah, sorry.
Oh, really?
She could brush up on her customer service skills.
You think she's going to get on runs?
I think she might do okay.
You think she might do okay? Well, she's got people interested, she's got people looking in, so maybe.
Hiya.
She does look a bit awkward, though.
Juanita reckons it's time for the rich kid to step up her game if she has any hope of selling that mirror.
What we got to do, like, sort of wave people over, tell them we got some special offers, or even maybe just say, like, 2 for 1 or something, just so we can just sort of move it quick.
All right.
Good to see Sasha's quickly taking Juanita's advice on board.
I would never, ever, ever shout at people to come buy my stuff. Hiya.
You got this, girl.
This mirror wasn't like that. We stuck all the stuff on it to
make it
better, yeah.
She needs to get her hands out of her pocket, show a bit more like, yeah, you're all right, love.
After a very slow start, Sasha finally begins showing a bit of initiative.
So I was thinking, because the action's happening all over there, why don't we walk down and tell people about the mirror and get them to come see it and buy it?
But you're going to tell them?
Yeah, I'll tell them.
All right, Marge, you got this. You know the setup, you know how it runs.
And not surprisingly, the rich kid's rather good at spotting those most likely to spend.
I like your car. So we have a store at the very front, and I was wondering if you wanted to purchase a mirror for £25. It's like that high. It's got crystals on it. We're right at the front in the corner.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
An hour later, Juanita's getting desperate.
All right, before we go, everything's going for like 50p or £1 or 2 for £1. Come on, look at my stall.
But just when they were losing hope...
Hello.
How much is the mirror?
It's 20.
Are you taking any lower?
17.
16.
All right, go on then.
Yeah?
I sold it.
Well done, my G.
Enjoy the mirror.
Thank you. Well done. Well done. Obviously, she didn't make the profit on it, but it was just nice to see her work and just having fun. Her fun nights out, yeah, they're cool and that, but it's expensive. To be able to know that she had fun on a budget and would do it again, I'm just glad that she got stuck in. I'm proud of her.
So I didn't make any profit, but I broke even. So it's all right. As long as there's no loss, that's all that matters.
To celebrate a successful sale, Juanita's brought her 3 very happy kids out for a rare treat.
Thanks to Sasha selling the mirror, we've managed to be able to come here today. So what do we all need to say?
Thank you, Sasha.
Thank you. Well done for doing it, girl. Well done. I appreciate it.
The car boot challenge has been a good learning experience for Sasha.
It's really humbling seeing how far £20 can get you, and it was just really nice being a part of the whole experience today.
Sasha's fast beginning to realise just how hard people on benefits have to work to support a family. To help add a little glamour to her life, she's brought a treat from home for Juanita.
It's nail polish, but it's
Oh
Christian
my
Louboutin
God,
nail
I
polish.
know what this is.
So now your nails can match the sole.
I have seen this and I have wanted one of these for so long.
Yeah, it's
I
literally
really
like my
have.
favourite nail
That
polish.
is so beautiful. Ah, look at my nail polish.
Oh my God, don't shake the table.
Well done, girl.
I've actually never met anyone, like, not just in her circumstance, but in any circumstance, I've never met anyone like her. That's not perfect, but...
Do you know what? I am super, super impressed, and the coverage is really good on it.
One coat.
I'm like over the moon. I really am. I wasn't expecting anything from you, from the bottom of my heart. I wasn't, you know?
It's one of my favourite things, so I'm glad you can enjoy it as well.
With Sasha having shared something from her life, Juanita wants to share a bit more about hers.
I brought you to one more place. This is where I come most Sundays. My dad's here. I'll tell you a bit more about it.
All right.
When Juanita's father sadly passed away, all the emotional and financial support he provided disappeared overnight.
My dad passed from cancer, and after that, we lost everything. He didn't sort out a sufficient will before he died, so he lost everything. And there's nothing more coming. And so I have to start from scratch. I got so depressed and so low, I just couldn't do anything. So I'm coming back now, and I'm gonna make him proud.
Sasha may have always had her parents to fall back on, but Juanita wants to impress on her how it could all be lost in the blink of an eye, like it was for her.
I The only thing that makes us so similar is we both have a mum and we both had a dad that we love and adore and that they do a lot for us. So I just want you to just be mindful. They can be here today and gone tomorrow. If they're ever gone one day, how would you know to live from what you're used to nothing, you know?
As difficult as it was going to the graveyard with Juanita, I really appreciate her showing me her life and what she has to go through and just like the struggles in life that she's been through.
This got me so depressed and so low. I didn't even want to get out of bed and look after the children. I had a baby in the same month I lost my dad, so it's like I gained a person and lost a person in the same month. And I just want you to just be mindful, okay? And tell your parents a bit more how much you love them, yeah? Because I can only say it to a grave, okay? Let's go.
She knows that I appreciate everything I have, but she wants me to appreciate my family more and spend more time with my family while they're still here. So I think her telling me about her dad and showing me everything just like hit a bit close to home.
Time to update her best mate Ty on all she's learnt during her time living skint.
Hey, Ty.
Hey.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm surviving.
Surviving?
Yeah.
Like, is it family or is it just a person on its own?
It's a mum with 3 kids. They're all really cute kids. We bonded really well. We're actually really good friends now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to bring her to our ends. You're going to meet her one day.
What does she do for a living?
She's on benefits. She's living on like £200 a week. I was like, yo, I spend £200 in Nobu a night.
So how are you finding it? Like, are you happy? Do you feel like it's something that you could do long term? Would you move out there?
You know what? I'm good chilling here. I can chill here for a good month. I'm happy. We need to save. She's cool.
Well, listen, what are you missing? Are you missing anything?
I'm missing my cats, man. My babies, yeah, I miss them a lot. There's no cats here.
I'm proud of you, you've stuck it out. It sounds like you've had a good time, learned a little bit. I just can't believe that you did this,
I told you I would do it.
Proud of you, well done. You deserve a pat on the back, and it's going to be nice to see what you've learned and what you can bring back in. Are you going to change all of us? Are you going to give us tips?
I'm going to humble all of you.
Thanks.
No more McLaren.
Right, see you soon.
Take care, bro. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Experiencing the demands of living skint firsthand has been a shock for Sasha. To show she's learning to stand on her own 2 feet if she had to, she's decided to give Juanita a well-earned night off.
So I'm making vegetables with pasta. And then once they're both cooked, I'm going to mix them all up and make vegetables with pasta. So this is definitely not what you'd see in my mum's restaurant, but this is something that I can cook.
Cooking on a budget is yet another surprising revelation for the rich kid.
This dinner cost £1.59. Fair play.
Dinner's served.
Mumsy.
Thank you, just wait till
So can Sasha impress the discerning judges?
All right, enjoy, guys.
So, you want to explain to us what this is?
Okay, this is pasta a la vegetables, Michelin star.
Whatever.
Nice presentation. You got the carrots, you got the green peas, you got the sweet corn, and you got the dry pasta.
Whatever this is so good.
Good too that tonight's meal's also shown the rich kid how easy it is to save money.
This is probably the cheapest meal I've ever cooked. It was £1.59.
Imagine
I'm
that.
learning.
Imagine that.
Budget food.
And how much would a dinner of yours normally cost?
About £100.
So you know that if you ever get stuck,
Got my £1.59.
£1.59 can get you a meal.
She may have some way to go before she can call herself a chef. But with her time living skint drawing to an end, Sasha's willingness to learn about Juanita's struggles has impressed her host.
The fact that you've made us a meal, I know you've never cooked, the fact that you've come in my house and you surprised cooked for us, I really appreciate that. And you know what? You are cool. You are good people. And
you are good people.
And I really, really hope that we stay in contact, man, because I really like you. You've actually changed my perception of rich kids. I thought you was gonna come here, I thought you was gonna be double stuck up, I thought you weren't gonna wanna eat, drink, like I thought you weren't gonna sleep, you know, like I thought you'd be turning up your nose at things, and you know what, you haven't. You've been cool, you've been down, you got stuck in. Even when you didn't want to do things, you still done it. And I really, really appreciate that. And you've made the time easy. You haven't made us feel uncomfortable in our home, you know?
Well, thank you for bringing me into your home. I really appreciate it. Well, I thought you were going to be really judgmental, and that I thought you'd hate me.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
but you're actually really nice.
Thank you so
much. And I feel like you've humbled me.
Bless.
So I really appreciate it.
Before she leaves...
Do you know what? I'm actually sad to see you go.
Me too. I don't want to go home.
Sasha has something for the family.
I brought you a little gift.
What's that?
To show you what I like doing. It's a little adventure day.
Really?
I booked a go-karting session for you and the kids.
Are you for real? Thank you.
Thank you so
On the
much.
day, are you coming as well?
Yes,
you coming
of
to
course.
support us?
Of
Oh
course.
my
I
God.
will be there.
That is amazing.
As she bids goodbye to the family.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you for coming, and again, you're welcome anytime. Absolute pleasure, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Sasha's returning home with a new appreciation of the privileged life she leads.
I've learned a lot about budgeting and just appreciating people, not just materialistic things. The amount that I spend on like food, for example, like we need to spend like half of one dish that I spend money on, like for her whole week of food. So yeah, I will definitely be like analysing what I spend my money on and think, do I really need this? You never know what can happen tomorrow, so I've learned to appreciate everything, and I will definitely go home and hug my parents.